Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today we're going to be talking about the Sublimation Mug Paper. So you can actually purchase this already cut down in several different sizes. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second. So this is the design that I'm using here today. You guys can get it over on Design Bundles. If you guys are a Plus member, this is only one credit right now, and it comes in several different sizes. It's perfect for your tumblers, your pins, your mugs, all of the things. It's super cute. All right, so I have already pre-printed my design here, and as you guys can see, it's already on a mug sublimation paper. So what is mug sublimation paper? It's already sized down for what you need to just wrap your mugs. So it's nice to have on hand if you do mugs all the time. So you can get this in two different sizes, 3.5 by 9 for your 11-ounce mugs, and a 4-inch by 9.5 for your 15-ounce mugs. Now, if you don't do mugs all of the time, I highly recommend just cutting it down yourself. To do this, all you need is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sublimation paper, and we're just going to go ahead and take a paper trimmer here. Highly recommend using a paper trimmer and not scissors because you have to keep everything straight for your printer. Now for me today, I'm actually doing a 4 by 9, so I'm switching it up a little bit because these are perfect for the 12-ounce mugs for Cricut. So they're not standard, they have a 12-ounce and they are perfect. So 4 by 9 for Cricut. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these down to the 4 inches. And as you can see, I'm only wasting a little piece right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim these down to that 9-inch, and those will be perfect. So once again, I'm only wasting just a tiny bit right here, and I'll go ahead and set that aside. Those are perfect. These little scrap pieces are perfect if you have infusible ink markers or, the artistry markers. Those are perfect for doing little doodles and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set those out of the way. So as you guys can see, I quickly cut down 2 pieces for 2 different mugs. And to me, I've done the math, and the math is just the same. So if you don't do mugs all the time, just trim these down yourself, and that way you're not having to keep a ton of different types of paper on hand. Now, you definitely don't have to have them specifically for mugs. You can print the mugs 2 per sheet on your 8.5 by 11 or even 1 if you wanted to. All right, so we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and make a project with these. So we're going to go ahead and take our printed design here. So the first thing I want to do is remove any excess oil here with our rubbing alcohol. I just keep some in a bottle. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my lint cloth here to remove any excess oils or debris. So let's go ahead and do that. And so now we're going to get ready to wrap it. So I just kind of like to go right in the center and set my mug down, and then I'm going to line everything up with that handle. So I just want to make sure there is an even amount on each side of the handle. So once we get this nice and even, all we need to do is apply our tape to both sides. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 pieces of tape here. So I'm going to go ahead and just line this up on one side, and then I'll pull nice and tight on the other side and apply that next piece just like so. So we're just going to pull nice and tight and then lay that down. All right, now for me, I like to add an extra step. You definitely don't have to do this, but I like to take a piece of parchment paper. You could use copy paper. I just like to protect my press in case any of the ink seeps out of the paper at all. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around and then just add a piece of tape to both sides. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I just like to protect my press. Once again, you do not have to do this. It's just something that I like to do to help ensure that my press will last a very long time. All right, we are ready to press this. Let's take it over to the mug press. Today I'm using the Cricut Mug Press, and all you simply have to do is turn it on. Once it turns green, you just put it in and close it. Simple as that, no timer, no settings. It just works super great. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the lid like so. It's going to go for about 5 minutes, and then once it's done, we'll lift it up out of here. The handle is not hot, so you can definitely set that out. You may wanna get some heat gloves because the mug will be super duper hot. Not the handle, but the mug will. All right, so let's go ahead and peel it. How super cute is this? Love this color combo. It's super nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.